Welcome to Codeforce Chronicles. My name is Shruthi, and then I'm a Salesforce consultant by profession. When it comes to my experience, I have around 5.1 years of experience in this field, and uh, I had not uploaded a video since a week because of one reason. I had to prepare for this topic. Second, I had another seminar which I was preparing for. So, coming to the topic for today is it is the latest release of Salesforce, and it is very important because of one reason. It is the latest release. It's a summer release, and the hands-on part of it, I will explain it to you in the next class. I want you to learn this concept in thorough, and if you have any doubt, any questions, you can uh, contact me at suthinarasi@gmail.com or the email address uh, which I've mentioned in the description. Second, you can contact me to my number as well. That is 80500330007. If you have any doubts, you can even post it in the comment section below. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And uh, please wait for uh, the right time, because time is very important. And if you do not practice your daily schedule according to whatever you have planned, or whatever your manager or your uh, uh, seniors have mentioned, you will not be able to reach your goal. Okay, so all my Salesforce hubs, I want you to know that I have reached a place where I can speak about this topic. So let me share my screen and explain. I hope everybody has watched my video, and people are coming to me with doubts, especially the previous sessions. So the question and answer part of the video will be taken ahead in the uh, next session of mine, where I'll be talking about the uh, uh, places where you can improve, and uh, especially the topic which I had explained, that is triggers. And there were questions related to the project which I had shared, that is sandbox and uh, leave application. Okay. So you can contact me through WhatsApp as well. Yeah. So coming to today's session, Salesforce Summer release 2025, and it is a very important release because of one reason. It has all the updates, like uh, updates involved, like dashboards and reports and dashboards, and the integration part of it, where you have to place your ideas to your client, or any or the person whom you are working under, that is your manager, where you have to communicate your needs in a proper, or in a way that the manager understands. So when we use terminologies in Salesforce, we have to use the right technical terms or the terminologies. So when I'm explaining, it is related to the terminology which is used in Salesforce, which I'm placing, which I try to place, and it works even during the sessions which I've taken, even during my interviews as well. So right now I'm working under a company, but when it comes to the way you have to present it, it should be according to your manager. Okay, coming to today's topic, that is which I had mentioned, explained it in the, which I tried to convey in the previous slide. But in this slide, I'm making you understand that it is the API version which is retired, and there's an immediate upgrade which is needed. So when it comes to Agentforce and the communication channel, that is Slack and Omni integration, which will come into picture as an AI powered tool like ChatGPT. When it comes to the forms which are used in Salesforce, it gets into flow template, which reduces the development time when it is reaching a point where, or it has reached a point where it hits the governor limit. When it comes to governor limits, it is important that we talk about the retired versions of the API, which is under immediate upgrade. When it comes to AI and automation, Salesforce Go unifies console. That means if you have a console and you want to place it according to the customers or the clients, then you have to place it under the field service agent uh, uh, UI or the sales service and field cloud. That means it should be uploaded in a cloud where the flows come into picture when you have an error or when you try to debug the error, and you can also use these channels, that is the omni channel and the Salesforce integration, which I spoke about in the previous slide. Uh, by using Slack and MuleSoft, which is triggered as an action in flow. That means MuleSoft, when it is in picture, we have a new declarative and the approval process where there's no apex needed. That means you do not have to write any code, but you have to write it according to the MuleSoft triggered action that is in flows. When it comes to the uh, security and compliance upgrades, it it keeps you in place only when you have a domain enforcement. That means when you have a better branding and security. When it comes to the legacy or hostname retirement, whatever action is required for integrations comes into picture when you have an enhanced encryption and audit trails. That means when it comes into picture that the domain enforcement is not according to the brand, but it is according to the call out or the integration part of it, which you'll understand when you start working. Since we are only talking about the admin part of the configuration, it is security and compliance upgrades which should be taken into consideration. Now, when it comes to the impact of a developer or for a developer, it comes into picture as a mandatory upgrade to API 31 or later. That means API version should be according to the integration which is part of MuleSoft. And enhanced data cloud API comes into picture as a velocity infrastructure where there's a fragmentation in the making. That means better identity resolution comes into picture when you try to bifurcate it according to the concept, that is MuleSoft integration. And simplified development and packaging comes into picture when we upload it according to the API versions. So the API version comes into picture as a segregation when we upload it according to the uh, profiles or roles which are in place. When we speak about the security level concept, it is clear that we have to use profiles instead of the other uh, concepts like users and roles. That means when we use it as users, we have to update it as roles and then profiles. So this helps us to understand that the latest feature in Salesforce is Summer 25, where everything falls into place when we upload it as a context. And when it comes into hands-on, which I'll explain in the next class, you'll understand the theoretical part of the uh, mechanism, and it will help you to understand that security is as important as compliance, and this release will help you to even understand the upgradation part of the Salesforce org. I hope you understood my session and understood what I tried to explain. But when you try to understand the theory, that is, when we try to explain it in front of the client or your manager, you have to be clear with the terminologies like integration and versions. That is mandatory for the upgrade. So you should use the terminology as upgradation instead of any other terminology used in the context. So thank you so much for uh, being patient. And I've uploaded this video only because my subscribers wanted me to explain the latest release. And in case you like my video, comment it as Salesforce Hubs, or you can even post your questions as well. And thank you so much for making me reach 30 subscribers. And I want you to continue watching my channel. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And in my next video, I will explain all the uh, theories which you didn't understand or the questions that you have in your mind. Okay. And if you have any doubts, contact me at 80500 And if you want to enroll for my coaching center, I have batches which is admin and developer. You can contact me for the same. So, any other questions or doubts you have, you can contact me through my LinkedIn profile as well. Thank you.